Most beginners waste months on scripting. Not because they are dumb, it's because they learn the wrong way. I am a Roblox scripter who has faced similar issues in getting started. I'll show a roadmap on how to learn scripting effectively and make sure you stay on the right track. Before that, I'd like to show you why scripting is worth learning. To begin with, scripting is by far the most important skill to develop a game. Make a map with no codes, you only have a map. Now, flip the script. If you have scripted systems with no map, you still have a playable game. That's the leverage of scripting. Leverage means return on investment given. Scripting, by far, provides the most leverage than any other in-studio skill. Now, let's dive into the roadmap. First of all, you must remember the protocol. Follow it as much as you can. Most importantly, prioritize understanding over rushing. This matters the most. If you can't execute something you are watching someone do, you're just wasting your time. And that's the mistake most beginners make. First, make your basics strong. This matters the most as it sets the foundation of your scripting skills. Undermine it and you're setting yourself up to fall. Next, throw perfectionism out of the window. Nobody knows everything, not even the front page devs. On to the next phase, tutorials. We all have seen tutorials before. A lot, actually. They are key to making your basics and understanding of scripting strong. But they can make you spiral down to a phase you don't want to be in. Tutorial hell. Tutorial hell is this phase where you do absolutely nothing but binge watch all these tutorials, copy and paste codes, and understand absolutely nothing. Stop doing that. This is part of the protocol I gave you, but yeah, try your best to understand what the person on the other screen is doing. If you don't, stop watching and maybe go back a few difficulties. Also, avoid old tutorials. Yes, the Dev King's tutorials are gold, but Roblox frequently deprecates a lot of things, and you don't want to miss out on that. Make sure the tutorials you watch are less than 1 to 2 years old. Avoid watching these how to make game tutorials that bluntly tell you what to do without prioritizing understanding and logic. They are an absolute waste of time. If you make your basics strong, which I repeatedly emphasize, you shouldn't need all this. But even after watching tutorials, there will be times when you can't understand certain things. That is okay. However, you will need some resources to expand your knowledge. But you should at least watch a tutorial about the basics of scripting, like variables, for loops, and operators. To begin with, the Roblox documentation page. It is the official and very, very detailed guide for Roblox development. It isn't limited to scripting. It also has guides on building, modeling, UI, game design, collaboration, and monetization. We're going to focus on scripting, obviously. You can use this site as a quick search to learn one small topic in detail. It isn't really meant to be fully read. For example, I am confused about what all these things in Vector 3 do. I'll just search the documentation for that. Next, we'll talk about the Dev Forum. Here, Roblox developers come together to discuss and ask each other about certain topics in posts. Remember when I told you that Roblox regularly updates and changes certain things? They post detailed update logs that help you stay up to date. You can use the Community Tutorials category to learn patterns in advanced topics, like combat system, hitboxes, and projectiles. You can also use it to clear your doubts. For example, if I am confused about the difference between eye pairs and pairs. Lastly, you can get help. You can go to the Dev Forum or Discord servers. The Dev Forum is better for asking for help, but you need to be 13 plus and read for an unspecified number of hours. Right now, you can resort to Discord servers like Hidden Devs. Also, don't be scared or feel ashamed to ask for help from these people. They were once in your position, and I am sure they'd love to help you. But all these tutorials and resources will be in vain if you don't follow this next step. This is the most important step. Mastery doesn't come from watching others do it, it comes from experience. This is where most fail. After you watch the tutorial, go to Roblox Studio and just code whatever you learned. Maybe even experiment with it a bit. For example, I once saw someone make this effect and remade it myself in Studio. Pretty cool, right? After you're done with tutorials, do this. See a small system in a game you play, replicate it by yourself in Roblox Studio. This is the best way to practice. And congrats! You finally learned Roblox scripting. if you executed what I said, but the journey isn't over yet. There are a lot of paths you can take, but here's the one I'd recommend. Start by making a portfolio that showcases your work. You can create it by using Google Docs or Cardco. Then, take commissions from other people. This will provide you with funds and experience. Now you can finally release the front page games you always wanted to make. Wait. Honestly, that can be broken down in the next video, so till then.